Hi, this video training will help explain how to fill out the counters tally sheet for Toastmasters International Contest and also show how and when to use the tiebreakers ballot. We start with an empty counters tally sheet, and the first thing we do is fill in the contestants' names, one in each column. Here we have in our example 7 contestants. We then list each judge's name, one per row down the left, in the numbered lines. After collecting all the judges' ballots, we record the judges' score. 3 points for their first place vote, 2 points for their second place vote, 1 point for their third place vote. Each judge's row should have a single number 3, a number 2, and a number 1. In this example, Tom Terrible voted for Betty Bard in first place, 3 points, Sally Cohn second place, 2 points, Ellen East in third place for 1 point. After we've recorded all of the judges' winners, we total up the scores. Here we have a clear winner. Betty Bard has the most points, no tie. She is the first place winner. But we have a tie for second place between Sally Cohn and Ellen East, and we also have a tie with 2 contestants having 0 points. Since there is a tie on the counters tally sheet, we will use the tiebreakers ballot. If all of these scores were unique, we would not use the tiebreaker ballot at all. The first thing we need to do is break the tie between Sally Cohn and Ellen East for second place. Let's look at the tiebreakers ballot. I've not filled in the top part because you won't have that as chief judge to use for scoring. This is the only part that you will see. The first thing we can do is scratch out the names of the contestants who are not involved in any kind of tie. Then we look at the names of the contestants involved in the tie. Our first tie involves Ellen East and Sally Cohn, these 2 contestants. And in this example, Ellen East is ranked higher than Sally Cohn. It doesn't matter what number they're ranked in, just who is ranked higher. So Ellen East wins the tie for second place. Sally Cohn goes to third place. Ellen East second place. Sally Cohn, loser of the tie on the tiebreaker judge, goes to third place. David Drake has 4 points. He will get 4th place. John Adams has 2 points, will get 5th place, and we have to break the tie for 6 between Fred Funless and Gail Gaga. So we'll go back to the tiebreakers ballot and find Fred and Gail, and we find that Fred is ranked higher than Gail. Again, it doesn't matter what number, just who's ranked higher. Fred is ranked higher than Gail, so he wins the tie for 6th place. We've broken all the ties, so we can rank all of the contestants. First place, the tie for second was broken with Ellen East ranking higher than Sally Cohn on the tiebreakers judge, David Drake alone in 4th place, John Adams alone in 5th place, and Fred Funless ranked higher on the tiebreaking judge ballot than Gail, so Fred gets 6th and Gail gets 7th. This is not the official place to list all of the final places for all the contestants. I've just shown it here for the example. As chief judge, you would record the final ranking of all contestants on a separate piece of paper, though that would not be announced. Again, we only use the tiebreaker judge if there is 1 or more ties to break, and any number of contestants can be tied, and we'll use the same procedure. That's it. Happy contesting!